So without training, one should not attempt for any sort of a run. One is your education and this thing. Second is a fitness. Running is a one type of a preferred fitness. See, we have a Hyderabad Runners is a very good. This thing is all across the city we have mentors.
Wow.
So these mentors play a very vital role to get these things done at the ground level. Training.
Yeah.
You will achieve your goal. Then we have a stadium run, which is a 24 hours run. So where a participant can run for 24 hours. You can say a young generation become a fit.
Yeah.
That's our major goal. Where almost 1,500 kids participated for all various games.
Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Sport is Life. Please watch, like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you Abhijeet so much for talking to Sport is Life. So I want to start off with, when did it all start for Hyderabad Runners? And what is the goal you have for the next coming years?
See, Hyderabad Runners started in 2007 with like-minded people who wanted to train for a marathon or some sort of a run. So people come together and started running together in some sort of a city of the like in KBR and nearby its area. So that was the initial startup. But after that, we thought to have some sort of a proper structural thing for Hyderabad Runners. So we formed a society in 2010.
Okay.
So by the name of Hyderabad Runners Society, which is registered under Society Act.
Okay.
And we have a proper running core members. So these are all members who are a part of a Hyderabad Runners Society from a long time. And across the city, we have almost 40 locations.
Wow.
Where we have almost 7,000 plus runners in the city.
Wow.
And this Hyderabad Runners Society basically started with some sort of a running, but now it has become a form of a fitness.
Yes.
So we promote running. Running is a form of a fitness where person can start running and become a fit after some time.
Wow, that's great actually. I think that is needed.
Yeah.
So one of the things I also seen is that you train people who join Hyderabad Runners, isn't it? I mean, they must have wanted to play a sport, but they join Hyderabad Runners now to guide either, like you said, fitness is one of the aspects. But some people have that they want to run either a 5K or a 10K or a half marathon. So what are the training programs you do under Hyderabad Runners?
See, presently a basic program is a coach to 5K program, where a person with a coach, like a coach, who can run a 5 kilometer in a 8 weeks program. So this program starts basically for 8 weeks, and we will pick the guy who starts with the basic thing with the 8 weeks journey.
Okay.
He or she can graduate to 5K over the period of 8 weeks.
Okay.
So this is the program we actually do in the 2 times of the year. So one is aligned with the marathon, that's a yearly Hyderabad marathon, and one is with the club run. So this is the 2 times of year we do, and this is a basic program for a training who can do a 5K.
Wow.
So apart from that, we have a train and shine program, which is over the year this across it runs. So almost around 16 locations we have a presence for this train and shine program, and where actual proper strength training, then your tempo training, then your yoga session and the proper running. This is completely guided by a structural trainer who can give his or her time. So based on the person's requirement or it's a fitness, and based on that.
Correct.
So this is actually a program is being designed by a proper coach, and we have a proper training vertical with our Hyderabad Runners Society.
Okay.
And almost around 600 to 800 runners participate for this training. Means they do a training for all across the locations and get trained for full marathon or a half marathon or a 10K based on their fitness level.
Wow, that's great. And also, like you said, it's been close to 2 decades now Hyderabad Runners have started, and there's so much more to achieve in terms of getting people to know about Hyderabad Runners, and also from a fitness point of view. I mean, these days that fitness has become such an important thing. So during this journey, Abhijeet, what are the challenges you faced over the last 15 years, and where do you see that Hyderabad Runners going?
See, basically Hyderabad Runners started in, as I told you, 2007 and 2010 we formed it. But actually our journey started long back But this Hyderabad Society started an event because Runners Society is having three basic pillars, you can say.
Yeah.
One is your training.
Yeah.
Second one is advocacy, where a person, like all the runners, get completely informative thing from Hyderabad Runners Society. Like we do corporate talks, we do a proper webinars based on the runners' requirement. Then we do some sort of a completely a guest lectures type of a thing on the webinar, or some type of a person who like nearby the marathon. We have something 2-3 sessions where the all the runners come together and have some sort of a informative by some doctors, some runners, old time runners, or this thing. So that's the advocacy basically. And apart from that, the third is our event. So event, we have proper event is a marathon event, which is last Sunday of August. So this is this year we are coming in the month of August. That's the 23rd and 24th. 24th is a Sunday. So this is generally we do in the last Sunday of August. But this year some of the Ganesh festival and this thing is coming. Because of that, we just preponed it for a week. So this is our 14th year. So we started in 2011. There are like initially it was not like that encouraging, but now with 14th year we have almost around 30,000 registered participants who come for this run. That way this has actually become a very good. It's one of the biggest event in Hyderabad. Wow. You can say. Wow. So we do 5K on first day, like on Saturday, and 10 half and full marathon on the main day. That's on Sunday. So that way that 4 events will be there. So apart from that, nearby events, we have various our sponsors run or some type of long runs. Those things will be there. Okay. But for your information, Hyderabad Runners Society runs all 52 weeks. Oh, wow. All 52 weeks. That's on all 52 weeks we have a Sunday long runs. Okay. Apart from the marathons, we have all the runs. Okay. So you can say Hyderabad Runners is already available all the weeks.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm sure there will be something for the kids as well, right? I mean, who wants to become runners, athletes. I mean, they have to start somewhere. The age group. So what is the youngest age group kids you have in the group? And
see, presently what we are doing is one is the program which is generally we do in the month of summer. Generally, it's a summer camp. Okay. So we train these kids across all various locations, and based on their training program, after 6 or 8 weeks, we have a proper, you can say, a graduation ceremony for these people, these kids, and we do kids run for that. Yeah. That's generally we are doing it from every year.
Wow. That's great.
And this is one point where this summer only we are training these kids. But apart from this, we have a kids run, which is in the month of December we were doing it. Okay. So this year we could not able to do because of some of the other things. But kids run is again very popular among all other kids when they have some sort of a holidays or a vacation, something like that.
So Abhijeet, just a little bit more information. You said there's a summer camp for kids, right? So what is usually the schedule like? What is that it is taught in this summer camp for the kids from a running standpoint?
See, basically what happened, I'll tell you, after the summer vacation comes, generally kids gets up very late. So that's a problem we wanted to, because all these parents come, they face every day. So with this, actually, when a person when a kid starts his journey in the early hours, basically that gets up and early and goes for some sort of a training and some sort of a thing, then definitely that day will become a good for them. And so for the kids, basically what is happening now, there's a summer camp, is basically we because of the laziness and the summer vacation, these kids will become very lazy. So but with this kids program, we have some good feedback from all these parents that the kids gets up early rather than early and goes for training and gets into the day with a very enthusiastic and very energetic thing. So that has given us a very good feedback from the parents.
Okay. So you have like trainers who train them. You have a structure going on.
Yeah, we have a structure program is there.
Mhm.
So and proper trainers we send it to all these locations.
Oh, okay.
And sometime our mentors also take care.
Oh,
See,
wow.
we have a Hyderabad Runners is a very good. This thing is all across the city we have mentors.
Wow.
So these mentors play a very vital role
Yeah.
to get these things done at the ground level.
Correct.
So because of these mentors, we are here.
Yeah.
We can say mentors are our you can say roots
Yeah,
for the
absolutely.
Hyderabad Runners.
Yeah, that's great. So, Abhijeet, I mean, what are the benefits or advantages you tell the people who are joining, the members joining Hyderabad Runners? Because I know this running is one of the aspects, like it's directly related to the fitness. And so, what is that Hyderabad Runners gives to all the people who are joining?
See, people coming here with some sort of a fitness in mind. So because they wanted to become a fit
Yeah.
in their entire life. And once a runner is a lifetime runner.
Yeah.
See what happened, I'll tell you, when initially people like who doesn't do any sort of a physical activity. So our issue with the present generation is inactivity is the main concern. So because of that inactivity, we are becoming some sort of many life-threatening diseases like your diabetic, your hypertension, or all other things. So these are all a part of a life it is becoming. So to avoid, or to you can say it is you want to have a good lifestyle. So this is for that. Running is a one type of a preferred fitness, we can say.
Yes.
So that's actually big with the running.
Yeah.
You can avoid so many things. I have so many examples in my Hyderabad Runners Society.
Yeah.
People like Coach Potato and become a very lean now, and they are very fit and they are energetic.
Wow.
And they are doing good work in their professional side or a family side. Everywhere they are becoming a fit. So that's actually with the running only it is happening. And one way or other way, they are getting benefited from the networking.
Yeah.
So networking is what actually, when you come together here, you run with your like-minded runner.
Yeah.
So it happens and you become a friend for a life. So these type of things are very unique.
Correct.
And you cannot express, or you cannot get the things in a one or two sentences. So in that way, actually it is good.
Yeah.
So that is one thing. Then apart from that, I have seen so many people started with Coach to 5K, done the full marathon or a half marathon in some sort of a 1-2 years or a 4 years. But my suggestion for all these runners is take time, do a proper training, do a proper strength training, do a proper recovery thing, and go for any sort of a ambition target. So that way you will become a proper runner, and you will achieve your goals, what you have been ambition for your
Correct. Absolutely. I think that's great. I think the points you mentioned, I'm sure many people would want to come and experience that running along with Hyderabad Runners. Absolutely. So lately, Abhijeet, Hyderabad has become that hotspot for marathons and running events. It's something which is happening across India. You see half marathons happening, and every 2 months there's an event happening. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of participation from Hyderabad as a running group, as a communities, and also these corporate events they take part. So what role you see Hyderabad Runners playing to making Hyderabad this preferred destination?
See, Hyderabad Runners gives a proper, first of all, anyway, that training thing is already going on for a whole of a year.
Yeah.
So, but based on the one's requirement, so we give a proper program. So that program is almost 16 weeks or a 24 weeks or a 8 weeks, based on the what type of a training goal you have. So based on that, our trainers and those things, people will give it. And one good thing about Hyderabad Runners is we have all these runners come together and plan their different location runs. Like for example, Goa. Some people go together and have a run in there with Goa and get some sort of your holiday type of a thing.
Correct. Yeah.
So even in Mumbai we have a contingent almost around last year. Not last year, it's the month of January only it happened. So we have almost 250-300 runners went from Hyderabad to Mumbai, from Hyderabad Runners Society only.
Okay.
So that way, these type of things. In Chennai we go, then Araval we go to Delhi. So all across India, all Or nowadays, even an international destination is also coming up. So many international running events are there. So like-minded or aim people go together and do a run over all across the world that way.
Correct.
That way, Hyderabad Runners generally give some sort of a help, and what might be the possibilities are there that we do.
Correct. So, like you were saying, every weekend there's some running happening in some community across Hyderabad. So, what are the major events from Hyderabad Runners which happen over a calendar year?
Yeah, we have basically our generally the run starts from Hyderabad Marathon, so which is month of August.
Okay.
So our running calendar starts from April, May, you can say.
Okay.
So that generally people start training from April, May or June for Hyderabad Marathon, which is month of August. After that, we have one run which is there in the October. Generally, we do a women's run. So that's a women's
That's good.
women's run. So that's in the month of October. Okay,
Good.
Starlight Stride is a name of that run. Then we have a stadium run, which is a 24 hours run. So where a participant can run for 24 hours, 12 hours, or there will be a 6 hours.
Okay.
Or there is a relay run is also there. Like a 6 people come together and form a group, and 2 hours people can run. So whomsoever makes a job maximum distance, they can win. So that way, that is a stadium run.
Yeah.
So apart from that stadium run, we have a club run, we have a kids run, we have a kids summer camp. These are all events across the year. It is there. The club run is the last event before our running calendar gets over.
Oh, okay. That's great. I mean, like you said, you have a packed year not only for the August, but I think every weekend something or the happening, and every month there's some big event happening there. I think that's great. So, lastly, Abhijeet, I wanted to ask. I mean, I know the Hyderabad Runners is growing, and it's already a big community across with in so many locations in Hyderabad. But I'm sure there'll be so many people who would want to join. They'll be want to now that after hearing what you said, they want to join. I mean, multiple reasons for fitness, like you said, and to either take part in a marathon or. So, how does Hyderabad Runners, or what is the advice you give the people who are joining new to Hyderabad Runners? What is that one thing you want to tell them?
See, one thing I can tell you about the new joinees is start your journey based on your what you say is listen to your body. First of all, you listen to your body, and based on your what your body says. So if you can fit to do a 5K, you can do a 5K. If you are okay with doing a 10K, you can start your journey. But training is must. So without training, one should not attempt for any sort of a run. That is my one say to all the people like who wanted to start their journey for a run. So that's the basic thing is the training. You will achieve your goal. That's my this thing.
Absolutely. I think that's great. I mean, I think like you said, training is the first thing you would want to do. So Abhijeet, thank you so much for.
Other than that, Mani, I wanted to say you about one thing about Hyderabad Runners.
Sure. Please.
Hyderabad Runners Society is a NGO registered under 12A and ATG. And we actually accept donations and this thing. But we have started a program like Project Champion. So this Project Champion is what actually this year we are supporting. This is our second year. So this year we are supporting almost 10 schools, government schools, where we have almost targeted around 5,000 to 6,000 kids.
Wow.
So these kids get physical training, like a PT training, you can say. So it's a physical literacy. So now, one is your education and this thing. Second is a fitness. So fitness, we are just giving it to these kids who wanted to become some sort of a fit in their life. So that way we have taken some sort of a oath to have these young generation kids to be a fit India type of a thing. So where we actually, for these 10 schools, we send all our coaches. Okay. These coaches go regularly based on the class basis, and do a proper training for these kids, and they do some sort of after their program over. This year we started a school program like school games. For these 10 schools, we actually conducted a proper school game in the Gachibowli Stadium, where almost 1,500 kids participated for all various games. So they won on the based on their mark, based on their points. Some of the school points were like first, second, third. We gave a shield to them.
Yeah.
So that way, this program has given us a good result across these government schools.
Yeah.
And I think one point I wanted to tell you that with the implementation of this program, their presence in the school and their fitness level has increased a lot. And this way, that's you can say a young generation become a fit.
Yeah.
That's our major goal.
Absolutely. I think
Thank you
that's a great initiative, what you said about doing it with the kids and with the schools. So like I said, Abhijeet, thank you so much for talking to Sport is Life. And I'm sure there'll be so many things. Like you said, you have a vision to take it past for many years to come and take part in many events in Hyderabad and in other cities. So I just wish you all the best. And I just hope that the community just grows and grows. So thank you so much for talking to Sport
Thank
is
you,
Life.
man. Thank you.